This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Armstrong. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So Penn State's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. It's a shotgun run call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Quick pass. The catch is made. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that perform as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. It's caught. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And the Nittany Lions hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes out for their first possession today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was through the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Caught quickly. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
A gain makes it second and medium. Design quarterback run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. On a punt now for the first time today. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear the defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback still with the football. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Nittany Lions keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side and makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
They'll try and run it with the fullback. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Hand off to the back. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? 1st down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer 2-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Make the stop after a big... team all the way to the 34. Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Receiver makes the grab. He made the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down. The Buckeyes are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Running back with the football. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. And that catch is hauled in. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
How about that, Chris? 3rd down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close, but they're going to give them the 1st down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the 1st down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep shot caught out of the 20. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Nittany Lions will try to keep this drive moving. And now a carry here for the fullback. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. Hands off to the fullback. Nowhere to run. Look around for no gain.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump. And the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuffed to the run.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's got it, looking for the end zone. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Nittany Lions will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
so they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Caught over the middle. It's dropped. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 1st and 10 play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it, make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. The Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. And that sets up a return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
He's going to hand this off. Running through the tackle. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The first play of the drive now at 25. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Hilton. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Tries to get it to the running back. Here's the target, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Pass interference.
Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And he drops back in the gun. It's a quick grab. He breaks free. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offense coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Looking deep to the right side. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hilton. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They'll run it from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. When a player is down injured after that last play, they'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hilton. And the Nittany Lions pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, that one's picked off. Again, ripping through the defense. And finally bringing him down, but what a return after the takeaway. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Rogers. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Rogers. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Throwing off play action. Pass caught. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Finds his man. It's Proctor. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This will be a 50-yard attempt. See if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field, hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Breaks into open space. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion sets up a second down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the catch. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Oh, the quick throw was incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
They feed the fullback this time.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Nittany Lions will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. On the run here, lets it go. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Off target and incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 4 after the miss. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll tackle him at the 27. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. The Buckeyes offense is on the move now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. Ball handed off. Powering through. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the second down play. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. He hands it to the back. Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down here.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They're going to run it here. He shreds the tackle. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Almost a business decision here by the ball carrier. Nothing at all. So instead of lowering his shoulder to take on the defense, just kind of makes his way out of bounds for a short loss.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They battle all the way back to take the lead. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Play action here on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hilton. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this.
The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Hand off to the single back. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the cortical. Stop him for a loss. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
No, kick it away here. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. The handoff to the back. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Visitors to play. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. open the fourth by going to the air. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. The receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. 2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds his target, and it's complete. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. This time it's complete. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. He puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Only trapping for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
He's got room to run. And here he goes. At the 30, past the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They put together a long drive last time, but stalled and came up empty. Can they reach the end zone this time? On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack makes it second down and forever. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And this pass is caught. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So, second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks left and finds his target there. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. When a player is down injured after that last play, we'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yards to move the sticks. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He's got it with room to run. He's out of bounds after a nice gain, and finally, a spark of life from this offense. And the Nittany Lions looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Second down and goal, upcoming. Looking to throw it again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They break out on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by 10.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought...
Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love.